All right, all right. Hello. We are live on Thursday night, 9 p.m. Central ish. I said I wasn't going to stream tonight. That was a lie. Changed my mind. I was very tired and burnt out earlier. You know, went to a school thing for my son and had something to eat, and I'm feeling a little bit better. So changed my mind, and I'll just pick up where I left off yesterday. Um, Working on my camp in 76, I guess. Had a lot of had a really nice, peaceful stream playing this last night. It was very soothing. So, um, yeah, gonna take the small foundation of the camp that I got yesterday and try to farm for some more wood and other supplies and get a little further. Um, Try to take it and make it look a little prettier too. I think it's like so perfectly symmetrical and boxy. So I'm already thinking of ways to kind of take the walls in at certain points and add some angles to it and make it look a little bit more like a house in the meantime of, like it would be nice if I could, get a template and make it a lot prettier, but um yeah. Gosh, this responders stuff is cool. I have 500 points. I wish I had like the 1200 to get that power armor. That's pretty sick. But yeah. Utilities all the way down here. That's what's free right now. Lunchbox. For lunch. There we go. I did get the, what was it, like the red barn building kit last night and used that to start this. So it'd be nice if I could find some more construction plans and stuff like that. I'm gonna turn the radio off too, I think, because
you with this here saw and string your entrails up like Christmas tinsel.
good lord.
Personal.
Rose is threatening to kill me. Alrighty. What are these things? Rabbits. Huh. Are those new? I don't remember those being in the game. Anyway, yeah, this is too boxy. I was thinking maybe like one way to make this look slightly less however it looks is to like bring this in like a front porch type of deal. That would be a start anyway. I just feel like it's so kind of plain Jane-ish right now. Like obviously I've only got so much to work with, but yeah, definitely need to add a front porch, some variety to the angles and whatnot. Okay, I think that's how the door is supposed to be, right? Let's see. Does that look right? Yeah. I think that's how front doors work. Because the if there was like a screen door, it would go this way, and this is kind of just the main door right now. So looks all right, given the materials we got to work with at the moment. Um, yeah, and I don't know if. I guess I would do another sort of window piece here. If I even have one right now. And yeah, then I really need to go get some more wood and stuff, so. Something like that, right? It's already an improvement. Just to not have it be like perfectly symmetrical. I don't know if there's like slanted walls, like there's this stuff for the roofing and whatnot, I think, but that's kind of cool. Almost need to look at like some examples of how it's supposed to look, but yeah, I don't know. Something like that probably, right? I'm used to building houses in Minecraft where everything's kind of blocky anyway, and so it's fine. And then, but you see it in this context, and I think of all the cool camps I've seen, and I'm just like, not satisfied. What is? Who is shooting at what? Oh, here we go. I don't know who this man is. Are you all right, sir? Game's looking real pretty right now with the orange sun, and we got the train tracks over there or whatever. I picked a good spot, I think. I picked a good spot for the camp. I was worried that the place I was leaving, I was going to regret that leaving that area completely, but nah, this is nice. This is cool. And then you could have like a little picnic table and chairs kind of situation out on this porch or a bench or whatever. Yeah. Do some cool stuff out here. I like this, right? Like where Easy Pete sits in New Vegas type of deal. God, I'm out of wood already. But yeah, there's like a semblance of a plan here for. I remember the camp that I made like second on Xbox had like all these like lunch tables, picnic tables on like the roof. And it actually was pretty cool. Like they had a little hangout with like a band, like instruments and everything. It was pretty cool. This table's nice. I had a table just like this when I was a kid in the out back in the backyard, I think. Before we had like a deck in our backyard, so it was just like this table and chairs, and then like us kids would play out in like this jungle gym and stuff. The garage was a lot smaller then, so it was like we had more of a backyard. Yeah, I mean, this we're gonna get somewhere tonight because last night I played for a while and didn't make any respectable progress really. I really like what they did with the building system. They like totally revamped, how everything's kind of sorted. So it took me some time to just get used to this, but in reality, they did a great job of that. Okay, so history is like the recently placed stuff, so that's very useful to know. That must be the roof I put on my last camp. And then, yeah, gonna have to do some kind of staircase situation. Maybe do like the, cooking station out here, outdoors. That makes kind of sense to me. You sit on this part, right? So let's see how that looks. And like still plenty of room for the other, a friend to come chill at this little outdoor table. That looks kind of, we're getting somewhere. My son had his first like Christmas holiday singing musical program thing tonight, and it was weird that they're already singing Christmas songs, but it was really good. He was really excited about it, and they sounded really good, and it was adorable. But in case you're wondering, it is Christmas season apparently. Halloween happened, and then that means it's immediately Christmas season in Midwestern public schools, anyway. But it was a nice time. Let's see here. Yeah, I like that, and could put little like sarsaparilla, what is it? Sunset sarsaparilla on the table or something. Let's see. Clutter. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, I don't have a lot of clutter. Do I? Like if you were like doing the full, like you're the Bethesda developer kind of thing, like this clutter thing would have a lot more stuff in it, right? Like if there was a Fallout 76 creation kit. I don't I don't know if there is a creation kit for this game. I don't think so, right? I think that's like on the docket, the roadmap for some point, right? But I don't know if they ever got around to doing mods. I'm not sure. I don't know. They did for Starfield pretty quickly, so maybe it's just like a whole different ball game when it's more of an MMO. Yeah, this is the stuff that I used to in my camps. I would just have like acoustic guitars everywhere and a piano. Um, I like the tuba. What's that? Nuka Lele. Okay, that's cute. I like that. Um, so there's like punching bag and games and stuff. Telescope. Vending machines. This is what I need. I need like the big red rocket vending machine. That's pretty cool. It's like a old timey cash register. Heck yeah, like Nuka World. Yeah, Slocum's Joe, barista robot with donuts in its head, donuts on the brain. Very relatable. Let's see here. A lot of cool stuff here. I must have a Tinker's Workbench already stored. So, yeah, that's good. I'll have one of those. I should have one of these, but I think that was on Xbox that I had that. So many cool items that I had unlocked by playing through the campaigns on Xbox that I now have to re-earn, but it's fine. It's worth the trouble. Have this over here. Something like that. There we go. That's about right. This is my problem. I could like just fool with stuff like forever, but I guess that's part of the fun. That's part of the appeal of this game. Like Fallout 4 settlements too, big time, but like in this game, I mean, like what else, you know? That's the whole like player expression in this game is like your camp because the role play aspect is kind of different. It's not like you're individually making this huge impact on the world, right? It's just kind of like your little private experience that you have and with surviving, and you're not nuking the Commonwealth or whatever, or Megaton or whatever the case may be, Mojave. I don't. These turrets are not really doing anything. I don't know why I still have them, but I didn't have walls, so I was like, okay, we'll whip out the turrets as if we had walls. But it doesn't keep the animals out, so it's pointless. Alrighty, I'm going to do maybe some main quest stuff to get like wood and other resources and whatnot that I can use to build, and B, work toward getting that that really cool power armor set that you get eventually in the main quest. I can't be like too far off from getting that, hopefully. Let's see. What is the... Okay, so I think this is like the next main vanilla quest thing. Complete Rose's. She won't tell me anymore until I gain her trust by completing a series of tasks for her. Uh, I might need to go talk to her again. Um, Entered a fraternity house in Morgantown to discover the remnants of a party so wild that it killed people. I don't know. I probably have Rose's first quest, but I'm not exactly sure. Let me go. Yeah, talk to Rose. That's what I need to do. Have I not? Yeah, okay, I've been there. I don't have enough caps. How is that true? Oh my god. Um, let me go up here. I'm trying to think of all the places you can travel for free. How did I possibly spend all my caps? I mean, I guess I bought as much wood as I could. Nothing in the donations box.
Careful
Whoops.
with strangers. Not everyone's as friendly as us.
We will just explore and loot and, yeah. Work on getting wood and caps. Two basic food groups. Ranking up the event pass or whatever is hopefully going to give me stuff too. I don't know if you have to like pay for any of that. I think you just get a lot of it, right? They just want to keep you playing. I think that's how it works. Like the event pass is free-ish, and then they just sell a ton of like vanity items in the atomic shop. Is that kind of like Halo Infinite, more or less? Take that just to sell it, maybe? Or scrap it? I like how you can loot like all the nearby corpses kind of simultaneously in this one. I think that's totally unique to 76 as far as Fallout or Bethesda games go. Maybe. Can't remember if Starfield has that. Starfield would be a good stream game, I think. I just haven't been super in the mood to like grind and level up in it. But when I level up my second character in that game, I want to do the the DLC eventually. The what is it? Shattered Space expansion. Sounds like it's not necessarily like Far Harbor caliber, but I think that it's surely still worth checking out. Oh, I can gather wood from the logs. That's right. Jesus, the stuff that you just don't remember when you haven't played a game for like, 6 months or a year or whatever. Who's this?
Don't let the wasteland get to you. You're always welcome here.
It's a cool little spot.
Wood forever.
Scrap all junk. Looting feels really nice in these games.
Lumberjack Protectron works all night and also works.
Quartermaster's report. Hi, Rucker, Madam Rucker, General, Quartermaster-in-Chief. Anyway, just sending in my usual report. We have scavenged quite a lot of unusual junk, much of it very unhelpful when it comes to, surviving. For instance, my records indicate only 6 cans of C.A.M.P, but nearly 90 bottles of beer, which is great for morale and for keeping our lookouts so cross-eyed they couldn't see the scorch coming from a mile away, but not so great for nutrition. I also have to say, and I apologize if I'm stepping over the line here, but I do not agree with this policy we have of giving away all of our bandages and canned goods in the name of world peace or whatever we want to call it. I know, I need to bring it up with Lane. I've tried being passive-aggressive about it, emphasis on passive, of course, but he hasn't taken the hint. Maybe you could send him your own passive-aggressive letter? Emphasis on aggressive, please? It would be very helpful. Signed, your humble servant, June Seaver, Esquire.
We may have sourced some inventory from passing vault dwellers. Hope that's not offensive. Not here for homemade. Me? I have nothing to... Oh no, I'm no Appalachian. I came in from the north with Paige and the other settlers at Foundation. But I wanted to do more than just settle. I wanted to learn medicine. And the responders seemed like they could teach me. Only, they couldn't. Or I couldn't learn is more like it. Stressed? It's Serenity. Wait,
Serenity.
bubbled waters or 16?
You're doing great.
I'm not sure I believe. Well, that's...
She doesn't have barter.
I'm the quartermaster at this little outpost. I wanted to be a doctor, but they're great.
Being a doctor is hard when you have a fear of blood, she says.
And they use...
Alrighty. I still have my gun out, like it's normal to just...
friendly neighborhood quartermistress.
Responders. Want to help? Need aid? Stand together. Rebuild America. Visit White Springs Resort. Any and all welcome. Just keep scrapping junk. Is that wood? Oh, wood. There we go. That's what we need.
All wood must be chopped.
All wood must be chopped, he says. Does that mean there's a bunch of wood out here? Where be the wood? Oh, yeah, this is a ton of it. This looks like the same model of logs from Skyrim, maybe? I don't know. Possibly. It'd be kind of funny.
Must chop
Wood forever.
forever. Protect and serve.
Poor guy.
Chop wood. Chop wood. Chop wood. Protect and serve.
It's what it feels like having a job sometimes, doesn't it? Chop wood forever. What's this thing? Beer bottle. Just a couple of brewskis on the bowling bus, I guess, here. 2 bowling balls on a bus.
Hello there, stranger. Where'd you come ambling in from?
Ambling in. Vault 76.
Vault dwellers, are you? I've heard tell of your kind. Solved a lot of problems. And caused a lot of problems from what I hear.
That's
You
fair.
wouldn't happen to be one of the problem-solving kind, would you? Oh, excuse me. Let me introduce myself. Appalachia's Phil.
Yeah.
You don't say. Now, there's a lot. You got ferocious. All that is to say.
I'd love to help.
Here's the. We've had reports that they're part of a larger. And learning more about them will help. You'll learn to find. Be careful.
Leave it to
The
me.
Mothman is dangerous. They'll no doubt protect those artifacts with their lives.
That's this, right? Yeah. We can do that. We'll hoof it there on foot. And gather wood scraps along the way.
I just can't shake these nightmares. Floating in space forever. Just
What's her name?
why?
Oh, this is somebody's camp's ally or whatever. I was like, what is that name?
Scorched, the raiders, the ghouls. If anything tries to attack, we'll be ready.
Mind me, I just need to borrow all of your supplies. All of it. Ad Victorium, etc., right? I have my eye on you, she says.
Right when I'm on patrol day and night. Things. That's a skill, right?
Scrap all junk. Scrap all junk. There we go. How's everybody doing tonight? We almost made it to Friday. We may yet live to survive till Friday. Going to find some Mothman cultists over this way. Do let me know if you want me to turn the in-game radio back on. It messes with Twitch's like VOD copyright stuff and mutes the sound, but I don't particularly care about that. I would rather listen to the music, but it's a little annoying that they do that. I feel like all these like 1950s country artists singing about labor rights probably don't care if we, play their folk song on a video game on Twitch, but 70 years later, but copyright holders are gonna do their thing, so Twitch is gonna do their thing, I guess. I sure hope there's no scary cultists in this cave. Doing Blair Witchy stuff in here. Carcosa shit. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. I figured it would go down like that. I'm always saying that about the Mothman, that he should shepherd me to the light, but he has yet to do that. That is inconvenient to read, but I think it has subtitles too. I just clicked out of them. Oh shit. Should put on my hazmat if I've got that with me. I believe I do. Yeah. There we go. Now I can go for a swim in it. Doesn't matter. Excuse me. Yes, I want to take everything. Are you kidding me? These guys aren't that scary, really. They're not really hurting me, are they? They're just kind of bad at being cultists. Got that right? Yeah. Okay. Just a little rat away. Oops. You don't say. I literally was just gonna ask, where the kitchen was, but you can shoot me. That's fine. All my guys like parched and over encumbered. Alrighty. Some rice and beans, some cram, and some boiled water. There we go. Maybe I should just keep praying, he says. I mean, not a terrible strategy, I guess. Couldn't hurt.
His eyes burn like fires in the night, and no enemy.
You started it, man. These people are like doing some serious drugs and then claiming it's the divine light, I think. Tale as old as time, I guess. Over encumbered again. One more artifact.
I will live forever.
Sounds good, man. Alrighty, return to Lane to finish a better tomorrow. Cool little side quest, daily quest. Alrighty. Where did that guy go? Might level me up. Here he is, Mr. Lane Plattacer.
These artifacts should
Or Platt.
half of the
Platt,
responders.
Platty.
I sure wish I could. If you're in the neighborhood, stay in the meantime. Someday I'll return the favor.
Nice. Not a ton of XP for that, but it was cool. Kill a Wendigo. It was a weekly challenge for 13 more hours. That I should probably try to do. I think, isn't the Wendigo over here somewhere? I'm gonna have to do a lot of Googling on some of this stuff to refresh my memory on where like certain monsters are, but I feel like the Wendigo is somewhere over this way, right? The game might actually tell me somehow, right? Alrighty. Now I'll go to Rose's top of the world. Talk to her and see what I can do to earn her favor. Rose, the Ms. Handy Raider radio DJ, right? Pretty unique character. Is this an overseer thing? Yes, it is. Love the sales pitch spam in the chat. I will say I've never had so many people tripping over themselves attempting to scam and deceive me as like in the 2 weeks that I've been a Twitch streamer. like I get so many random Discord friend requests from people like straight up impersonating like famous, YouTubers or whatever, being like, how's the Twitch stream going? And it's like pretty obvious that they're gonna try to sell me something, some fake bots or whatever. It's like, oh good lord. So I definitely feel for like any young person who gets into doing this for fun, in a more naive stage of their life where they haven't gone through the unfortunate things that make you a little bit more cynical and skeptical and whatnot. Because man, there's a lot of vultures out there trying to like scam streamers, like new streamers. It's crazy. It is crazy. But they're very bad at it, so it's fine. I'm not worried about falling for it. But I do feel bad for young people who I used to work at a bank for like several years. I don't know, 2009 until 2014, so like 5 years, I guess. And man, people got scammed every damn day. Like elderly people would get some strange phone call and my grandson is in jail in Canada and he needs me to Western Union him $800 or he's gonna die in jail tomorrow, blah blah blah. It's like, lady, I'm so sorry, but we're not going to be doing that for you because that's obviously not your grandson. And it was sad because people would just almost like want to be scammed, you know. They wanted to believe like Agent Mulder, you know. Pretty sad. So the robot's Rose, and then this says Rosalind.
Come on. I want to make a recording of us. You said you were gonna ditch that old hag when we got back anyway.
So maybe the robot based her personality on that recording.
Still hanging around, huh? Like there was any doubt. Right to the point. That group. If you want to talk to Meg, just a couple of hard-working losers. They're giving Spruce Knob a real makeover too.
I wonder if they intertwined her original quests with the Wastelanders campaign. Because when I would have played Wastelanders, I would have already beaten, you know, 95% of the vanilla main quest. So, yeah, I think they've, like, integrated them into the same sort of path here.
Surprised? Sure, he may have killed and named. I'm pretty sure that's... Yeah, about. He thought the others would think he'd gone. So, you gotta get to the... I am easy. I knew I could count on you, and I swear this will work. The shack alone will have Meg come looking around.
Okay. Yeah, at this stage of the game, I just want every little piece of junk and loot that I can find just to make sure that I can craft stuff, because right now I'm running out of materials like anytime I build something. But it's cool. It's nice to have like a little project with the rebuilding my camp from scratch. Very nice to have something to work toward besides just like beating the quests that I've already beaten in the past on Xbox. You know, it's like some synergy in motivation. What is that? The intrinsic design or extrinsic design, like working in harmony. Can't remember if design is the word that I'm looking for there, but you know, it's something good is happening when the game design works that way, where you've got what the player kind of wants to do naturally working in tandem with the fetch quests and all that. It's like, well, I need to loot, so it gives me an excuse to go do that. How do I suddenly have so much junk? Was there... Just need to drop like weapons probably, like these. Just grabbing way too much crap here. Some of it might have been rewards for those events I did. Get David's trophy. Okay, I will do that next. First, back to the camp to scrap stuff. Kind of spawns me in at an awkward spot, but that's fine. If I get the whole camp looking nice, that's really not going to matter to me. From this angle, it looks like a good start. Store. We'll just store anything that's not like a favorite here. And yeah, including that. Favorite that one too, I guess. Favorite the hazmat suit. And then, hell, I'll favorite these. I don't care. It's like my main outfit. What's that look like when I... Oh, God. Now it's literally full, but that's okay. It can be full. I don't care. Rabbits, little bunnies. They got like horns growing out of their heads, I think. But yet they endure. Through the radiation and the fog of apocalypse, they endure. There's no like weight on this to sleep. Like I thought that .45. I don't think I have a .45 weapon right now. Elegant couches. Hell yeah. I don't know when I got that, but cool. I can put an elegant couch in my house. Good deal. Let's see what that looks like. Maybe. Is this it? Must be one of these. Oh, this one probably. Looks like something from the movie Casper. Oh, I like this one. It's like, what is it? You know, Rembrandt painting or something. Reclining Venus type shit. And then there's just this Beavis and Butthead looking couch. That looks nice, but I don't have that one. We'll put maybe one or two of these in here. about that? Might be too far over, but it looks pretty nice. Like, fun to collect new plans and see the crafting or the, you know, settlement building camp stuff get sort of filled in, like the Sims or something. The Sims living large. Yeah. I dig it. One little piece at a time. What else we got for furniture that I can actually build right now? Definitely gonna need a bed that isn't just a sleeping bag, but Iron Maiden. It's like some Dracula stuff or whatever. It's like isn't it like a torture device? Like for them to put like witches in, quote unquote witches. Like Sleepy Hollow. I really do not like this raggedy looking bed, but what other choice do I have, you know? Okay, I'm gonna start scrapping more stuff instead of storing like everything. Because in my budget it says 10% stored, which is like, you know, I'm probably not gonna come anywhere near my budget as far as building the camp initially, but like it annoys me to have like 10% just used as like, you know, memory basically. Looking decent here, I guess. Now I gotta decide where I want the sort of non-window walls to go, which is probably like this back wall maybe, and then I don't know, maybe like 50% of this slash, you know, one wall of this, or maybe two. That could look kind of nice. Yeah, because if there's windows coming here, then I'd probably do one here like that too. Let's see. I did mine a lot of oh, am I supposed to put flooring down on top of the... Yeah, probably I am. Like, this was supposed to go down on top of this foundation, isn't it? Is that how that works? Shit. Oh, God. Do I have to fix all that? Because this is foundation, isn't it? Maybe I just do... Maybe the floors are just for, like, for the second floor. Yeah, wood upper floor. Okay, okay, whew. That's a relief. I was like, oh no, what have I done? But yeah, that's like an upper floor, it even says. So okay, I'm okay. I didn't like completely fuck up my floors. like the floor is built into the foundation, evidently. Ooh, that's a relief. I thought I really messed that up. I did not need like an excuse to completely tear it down and start everything over from scratch. That would have annoyed the hell out of me. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and scrap all of these, I guess. I don't really necessarily want my camp looking like some, military operation, even though I named it Fort something for now. I want it to feel cozy, more Sims and Animal Crossing than I don't want it to feel all like militaristic. It just doesn't feel the way I play this game in particular. 76, I like to play like sort of the paramedic type character rather than, NCR soldier. Totally different vibe. Let's see. I think that feels right. And then those sort of back walls that don't have windows could be like the, where the kitchen type stuff would be. Maybe like one of them has window. One or two. Like where you do the dishes and look out the window. Where would I want to do that? Here? Or here? I try not to have everything be all symmetrical because that's not really the way houses are made. But in this case, it might make sense to have the... Let's see. In the center. That kind of looks like the view, right? If I wanted to have a view. Not that I'm gonna really notice or care that much, but maybe one window and then have like the sink type deal. The sink and maybe the stove. Do you even have that kind of stuff in this game? You do, right? Like, let's see. I'm just trying to think of, I guess it's storage, right? No. I mean, you definitely have like refrigerators and whatnot. Just don't, I think that would be, oh, that's a nice desk. Probably doesn't do anything. It just looks nice maybe, but, or, oh, you can store. Yeah, you can store in it. Ooh, I like the Firewatch tower, though. That's kind of a neat idea. I don't have concrete for it right now, but maybe like... it's a neat little concept. What else do we got here? Nuka bottle kiosk. Looks like something you'd see like Wacky Waters or something. Haunted mansion. Ooh, that Hunter's Lodge. That's nice. Of course it's in the atomic shop. Farm. Red barn. Yeah, there's so much cool shit that is like exclusively, paid, but they gotta keep it, financed somehow. They gotta pay for. There's like a whole studio or several devoted to this game, right? So it's fine. The Flying Fortress. That's cool. Mega Mansion. It's like some Ready Player One shit. Dislike. No, I'm just kidding. I like the train car one, though. That one's cool. Decorations. Circus trailer. That's kind of cute, and it's something you can discover in game. Patriot golf cart. Your cure to all ailments. I kind of like that. That's cool, I guess. What's this thing? I have something. Bottle and Cappy painting statue. I don't know what that is, but pretty cool. That's cute. Taxidermy, statues, signage. Those damn flamingos. There was like a real pink flamingo craze when I was, I don't know, like 11 or something, where like, I don't know if it was across the country or just in like the Midwest or what, but it was like this thing where people would come home to their house and like one of their neighbors or friends would have like flamingoed their lawn where there were like 90 flamingo things like that in their grass. It was very bizarre. I don't know where that fad came from, but it as you can tell, it was definitely a pre like 2008 kind of phenomenon that you know probably wouldn't see a bunch today. Very bizarre. Not something like my parents did, but like definitely would see it all over town. It was very weird. Weird times. This is cool. Pool table's cool. I should join one of these people's teams. Which one had the bonus intelligence? Oh, it must have been this. My bonus is bodyguards, which is a really nice card actually, or perk. I don't know if you call them cards, but it's like damage resistance for every teammate you have, plus like based on your charisma points or whatever, and it's pretty badass. Forgot where I was in my, yeah, it was appliances and stuff right here. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. This kind of stuff. I don't have plans for like any of it, but we can kind of put in what we do have as a placeholder so that I remember kind of my intentions maybe. Like if I put a grill, you know, I'll remember that was like the, you know, kitchenette or whatever you want to call it, like the oven range or stove type dealio. And then put like a, whatever I have that will remind me to put a sink next to it. Something. Just anything to kind of stand in for the notion of civilization here. Let's see. So many things that I can't build yet. I do have an upright piano for some reason. That's kind of cool. Maybe put that here. I don't know. Next to the elegant couch thing. So, gotta get this lined up a little bit better. looks, you know. Looks fairly nice, doesn't it? Let's see. Well, let's play the upright piano because we don't have a guitar yet. So let's see how this sounds or looks. My guy is like an absolute shit piano player, but that's fine. It's true to life, I guess. I can play like one song on piano, which is the guitar solo for U2's New Year's Day. I can play that guitar solo on piano. I worked it out one time, and I think that's like all I know how to play. If like you sit me down at a piano, you'd think I would like know some John Carpenter riffs on piano or something. No, I don't. But I can play the like dun 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 dun, and that sounds pretty sick on a piano, actually. Which is weird because I played guitar for like years and years, and I don't think I really learned to play that guitar solo on guitar. I don't think I even thought about it or tried. I played a bunch of other U2 stuff on guitar, but not that one, I don't think. But I did fool around on a friend's piano once and figure out how to play that solo on piano, so. Don't know shit about piano, but I'd love to listen to piano. Firecap soup. Glowing fungus soup. Let's just cook it all. Kind of nice. That almost should be reversed. Like this cooking station should be probably here instead of the grill. But again, that's just a visual placeholder so that I remember that I want to, you know, put a sink and stove there. Nice. If I actually closed my doors now that I've got walls built, I might be able to keep animals from wandering in here. That would be kind of nice. I guess we'll find out. I don't know if I think I want to build a staircase and have a second floor and then maybe call the second floor good. Probably don't want like a ton more than that. 3 floors would feel a little silly, maybe. It's already kind of elevated anyway. Camp pieces, stairs. Those are nice. What's the difference between that and that? Just the side that it's on. Oh, did I get this? Somehow did I get the vault stairs? How did that even happen? I do have those. Well, that's kind of nice. I don't know how I have those. Is that like a... Is there supposed to be like a railing? There is a railing. I knew it. I could tell. It's not correct, though, is it? It's not the right railing. Oh, shit. Okay. So there's... few different I might just do the more simple, because it's gonna go up to a floor here. I don't know if those should just end. Let's see. Floors, vault. Let's see what it looks like, just sort of hypothetically. Oh, the rabbits got in again. Damn them. Okay, so. How does that look? I don't hate it. I mean, I could switch it out for the other one if I really wanted to. Got some kind of achievement for building stuff. Let's go. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of growing on me. The rail. And then I guess, let's see here. So, like you could have rails here-ish. I don't really know what this rail is meant to be, I guess. It's a bit awkward. I just don't know. Like I have it on snap placement, don't I? Yeah, but it's not really behaving in a way that says that that's meant to be there, is it? Maybe that's a bug. Or maybe it just isn't supposed to be there. Let's see. Scrap it. I always think of the guy from that Think You Should Leave sketch. He's like, all right, let's scrap it. Let's scrap it. Vault railing. Oh, here we go. Is this it? I mean, that's the floor right there. It's not as if... Oh, I like the diner floor. That's nice. God, I almost want to do that for the upstairs. I might do the upstairs with this. Yeah. Oh, just kidding. I don't own that. Because I don't own anything. Oh, well. What's this? This is kind of nice. I like the mesh flooring. That's kind of nice. Is it this? I'm trying to think what a real staircase... So normally you would have like a slanted ceiling piece about here-ish, right? Coming, yeah, from like the attic or whatever. Let's just test that. Let's just see if I don't bonk my head on this, right? So the flooring could come out to there if I wanted to. God, I really liked that. I really liked that red tile. I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely doing this. Eh. There's brick. That's pretty too. That's how they get you. Yeah, I think if it went out all the way here, it would be too far. Unless there was like, you know, a slanted thing like I was saying. Alright, we got foundations. We've got porches. Or rather, I do not have porches. But I do have these. Somehow I have these vault floors. I don't know if they were like a freebie. They're like here's a taste of you know, camp building Nirvana, and gave us some vault tech stuff maybe. I can't remember. It would almost make sense to have that mesh floor just there for the, like, the light to come in through that window and just have like a view of like, oh, I don't know though. Maybe we'll try that. Move. Rotate. I might like that. I don't know. Oh shit. I like bounced off of that. I don't know. Might just get rid of... Maybe the wall just comes up here. We're kind of getting somewhere. This is respectable. I've seen worse. And by worse, I mean my own personal previous camps were much worse, but yeah, I mean, there's potential here. We have space. We have some variety of angles and shape. We have 2 different door types. We have different wall types. Let's see what else we've got here. The roof stuff is intimidating. I don't know really what to do with. Like, I don't know how to do this stuff. Slanted walls. Like, is that for where the stairs come down? I don't think so. Would that be in walls? Blue Ridge Outpost Wall half. Probably not. Brick wall. Pink Floyd. Ooh, ranch house wall looks pretty nice. I don't have any of this stuff, but it looks cool. Like that window. Enclave wall. Yeah, let's do some really cold, brutalist, ugly shit for sure. I don't know carpentry. I like this log cabin wall. That shit looks really nice. That would be really nice to have. I don't know. Just something that I can be relatively happy with until such time as I get sick of it and, you know, buy like a modular house from the shop that is just like, you know, plug and forget it or whatever. Set it and forget it. Let's see. Stair post. So that would be like back here. Does that look good? No, it does not really look good, I don't think. I mean, it could look worse, but if it was like white, it would make more sense. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I like that. I mean, it's fine. It's not horrendous, but it just kind of looks out of place with the rest of the Vault-Tec flooring, doesn't it? I think I will scrap it. I need to go into like my... Oh, here, stored. Okay, yeah. And just like delete this shit or whatever. One vending machine, maybe. Where would I put that? Maybe back here. So like if someone came in the back door, it would be like greeting them there. Or maybe here. Man, obviously I would rather have a different vending machine, but if this is the one that I got, that's looks like a decent place for it. Thereabouts. Something like that, right? It's got to be perfect. Perfect. It does look pretty good, actually, right? I think it does. Good enough? Almost good enough? I need power source, but I don't know where... I said that the kitchen stuff was going to go there, and yet I put the staircase right here. So I'm already seeing that I'm going to have to fix some stuff, like probably put the stairs here instead or something. Let's see. Would that be the play? Put them here. That might be nice. I am liking it overall. Just don't think that that's where I intended to put the stairs. Probably have them go over this maybe. if they'll fit. I don't know. Maybe I'll just chill and leave it for a bit. Need a quiet means of power. Let's see. I really don't want it to be some loud ass generator. Generator medium. Oh, solar panels. Find plans to build this object. Yes, please. Tag for search. Okay, I can't tag for search for the plans. So I'm going to keep an eye out for that in like or windmills in like player vendor things. Super reactor. That's pretty cool actually. Like I guess I could put up with a generator for on a temporary basis. Up here or something. There we go. We have power. Is that on the ceiling? It's not, is it? Weird. Looks like it's floating. Oh, maybe it's got to go on the metal bits. Is that what it is? That could work, right? It's almost unnecessary, but I feel like if I wanted to power anything else, it would be nice to have stuff like this hanging on the beams. You know, and then just string it along the walls as needed, if it is indeed ever needed. I feel like I would be so much more comfortable building in this game if there was like an undo button for when you like don't like the way something looks, you just hit, you know, Control Z or whatever the case may be. But it's not bad. They did a really good job with the new system. Walls. Okay, well I use the same walls with windows too. Let's see. Where is it? Okay, so this is the front. We want at least windows here, right? Like kind of some of the upstairs, maybe. Isn't that how an upstairs is? You got some windows and then you got some privacy too. Maybe do that kind of thing. Let's look at it from the front. And maybe one more. I don't know. I don't want it perfectly parallel, but like it's kind of crying out to be relatively one-to-one with the first story, isn't it? I don't know. I need to like look at a building to use a model when I decide to like fix it up a little bit again, you know, when it's when I've got some more to work with and I want to really kind of make it look a little bit better. Guess this rabbit is my pet now because he refuses to leave. There we go. Usually like the animation every time I try to like lay down in this game, he's like sort of 50% floating or something, but that bed actually works pretty well. Music sounds nice. All right, let's look at the... Yeah, I think that looks fine. Part of me almost wants it to be where there's like a pillar holding up where it comes out or something like that. But that's getting awful fancy considering I don't have a lot to work with in terms of parts, like there are pillars, but I don't have basically anything except for like if I put one of these out here maybe with that. Yeah, there's just no great way to do that until I have a lot more stuff. Let's see if I have like a fence worth building. I doubt it. I feel like it would be damn near impossible to get it looking level anyway in this game. I kind of like the all wooden what, paddock fence. That looks nice. Sort of like a Red Dead looking thing. Yeah, I don't have a lot of wood to work with anyway. Let's see. Having it like that, almost as like a little porch thing, looks kind of nice. That's kind of cool. Don't really know if that's... There's probably like a better option for that. I like the general idea of then some little porch type dealio here, like a railing. Half wall. Oh, these are... Maybe these windows for upstairs would be more sort of naturalistic, huh? Do like a half wall and then... Let's see. I wonder if I had... If I had the full wall there, and then you got this little porch deck on the front, or back, or whatever it is, and then brought the floor out, would that look so terrible? Oh, I don't have enough wood anymore, so can't test it right now. But that's an interesting potential thing. Do it. I don't know. I think I got to redo these windows, so just gonna take it a little bit at a time. History stored. Okay, I am going to scrap like everything that's stored except this water pump is probably good to put out front. But most of the things that I have stored, I probably should just scrap and make space for, you know, something I can actually use. Do I want the water pump right out front or in the back? This is kind of like a natural looking spot for it, isn't it? Oh, Jesus. Why is this guy attacking me? Mr. Farmhand says, I'm going to murder you out of nowhere for absolutely no reason. I did nothing to provoke that. Robot. That was weird. Yeah, probably. I'll just store these and then scrap like everything else in my storage probably. then by the time I do the second floor properly, I should get like a model house that sort of resembles this to just kind of base it on how I lay out the windows and everything. This will be fine for the moment. Just have it open at the top. It's a work in progress. Definitely made a lot more progress than I did yesterday. That's cool. I don't know who did that. Is that something I should look at on the map? Oh, it must be this person over here. Hello, hello. The rabbits are overtaking my home. It belongs to them now. Alright, let's put my magazines and comic books on this rack since I've got the... That could be a nice little scene or whatever. Let's see. Notes. Flatwoods Gazette is like literally just a piece of the, what is it, dot matrix paper or whatever. That's pretty cool. Free cooking lessons. So those are not notes. Is it an aid? Is that where the magazines are? Yeah, okay. I was like, where are my magazines and comics? We got a grog neck, some guns and bullets. Live and love. This dude shooting rabbits scared the shit out of me. Hello. No, he wasn't shooting rabbits. He was doing something else. Making some noise, though. Scared me. Okay. Should have more in here. Oh, that's it, huh? Could have swore I had more. Did I sell some, maybe? I might have just sold. definitely looks cool. Just rotate it out, show it off more. Look, I've got 4 comic books. Read them and weep. Sort of like closer to the wall, maybe. Can still kind of see them. Gotta figure out what to do with this wall. Maybe like a bookshelf type something or other. You know, or another workbench here. I don't know. Like, space runs out quick. But I don't know. Seating. Maybe we do another. Probably we do one of these dealios like here. And divide the room up into like a couple distinct sections at some point, like here ish. So you have sort of like the utility area with the kitchen area, and then you have sort of the living space on this half, maybe. Family room, community room type deal. And then, yeah, eventually we'll have, you know, bedroom type situations up here. Lots of decorative items. One day. One day. Do some more stuff for Rose, maybe. At least one more little quest step at least, but I might not stream that long because I wasn't going to stream tonight. I was like really not feeling up for anything, and then I changed my mind because I just wanted to game. So I might cut it short at like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that. It's already 2 hours, so yeah, it might be like 2.5 hours, something around there, and then do like maybe a long one on Saturday, off schedule, unscheduled, which might be Red Dead 2, because Red Dead 2 is not on my schedule at all. However, I did start playing that again, and I really love that game, and I'm excited to keep that playthrough going little by little. I love that game. Oh, I can't quite fast travel that far, can I? Oh, maybe I can. Yeah, I just can't read, evidently. I thought it said 15 caps and it said 25. Might watch a film tonight. I don't know what that would be, but I would like to watch something short, something short and sweet. I was wanting to watch The Shape of Water tonight-ish or soon, on account of, you know, Frankenstein. I haven't seen The Shape of Water. I've seen maybe half of Del Toro's movies or something like that. I've seen what have I seen? I've seen Kronos. I've seen Pacific Rim. I've seen Crimson Peak. I've seen Hellboy 1. I don't know. I can't list them all right now, but maybe half of his movies, something like that. Nightmare Alley was a really good one. I enjoyed that quite a bit. So, and Frankenstein looks really damn good, but I feel like having not seen Shape of Water is probably like some kind of crime against cinema. Oh, I saw, um, of course, I saw Pan's Labyrinth. You know, I'm not crazy, or maybe I'm crazy, but I've still, in spite of that, I've seen Pan's Labyrinth, and that was really quite an achievement. That movie. Special loadouts. I am level 25 as of shooting that guy. Thanks for your service, Scorched Believer. But anyway, it doesn't look like Shape of Water's really streaming anywhere unless you pay money. At which point I'm just like, okay, maybe I just wait until, you know, in the not too distant future, hopefully I'll, you know, get the Blu-ray or something. I don't know. Or they put it like on Criterion channel would be nice. Something like that. Rather than like just giving money to Amazon for a digital copy. I try to avoid doing that at this point. I was really into buying digital movies for, I don't know, the years where I was a broke freelancer before. I'm now a broke freelancer again, basically, but when I was just kind of, there was a time where I didn't really value physical media as I obviously should have. What was it? I think the moment that I lost kind of interest in physical media and switched to buying digital movies was when Michael Mann's Black Hat came out on Blu-ray in like 2015, give or take, or 2016, something like that. And it didn't have a director's commentary track on the Blu-ray. And I was like, well, you know, what the hell is the point of buying the Blu-ray then? You know, it was kind of like my thought process at that point. I was kind of not really aware of just how significantly better, you know, the picture quality and all that stuff is on a disc most of the time. And yeah. So I think because of Black Hat's very bare bones Blu-ray, I stopped buying DVDs for like years and years. It was only when I got a full-time job in like 2021 that I was like, okay, I want to buy Blu-rays again with my modicum of disposable income. And anyway, now I don't really have much of that, but occasionally, you know, occasionally the 50% off Criterion will draw me in on my birthday or whatever. Gotta see Shape of Water. I remember at one point I pirated some movies like that a friend sent me over a Plex server or whatever. And Shape of Water was on there. And I was really excited to watch it, but it was like, of all the movies that he sent me the files for over like Google Drive or something, like of all the ones, only Shape of Water was like a corrupted file or something. It wouldn't play. Just my luck. So I watched, you know, all the other stuff he sent me, but not that one. So excited to see that movie and excited to see Frankenstein. And Predator, for that matter. Excited for that one. Welding goggles. That's the guy from that Fallout TV show. They're putting him in the video game. David's trophy. That's what I'm here for. I just get to looting and just completely forget why I'm in this location. I came for David's trophy.
You got David's trophy? Pretty cool, right? Once Meg sees that, she's gonna know you mean business. She may have been a diehard, but they all started under David. Every single one of them. Even like Lamons would have killed for that trophy. Those cutthroats have all the
She's like the
power.
Raider version of like
That trophy.
Aquafina in like a not good movie or something. I don't know.
Peace. Hope we can say the same for Rosalind's memorial in that AI program.
Like if Aquafina was in the movie, what was it, Prisoners or something? I like Prisoners actually, but like Melissa Leo's character, you know, like a bad version of Prisoners where the Melissa Leo character is played by Aquafina. That's what Rose sounds like. Someone is coming to kill me, but I don't know who it is. Oh, a mole person. Is that just like a random event type dealio? Forgive me for this, but like you do have 3 stars next to your name, so like I feel that I'm supposed to kill you. Please forgive me. Mole miner pale. Okay. What is that? Is that like a loot box? Let's see. That's what it is. Oh, yeah, it gives you, yeah. Gives you a few useful items, some silver scrap, and some, whatever that currency is that you can spend at on the legendary, loot boxes. What a world. Sometimes the game gives you little treats. Team Medic. Gain more VATS accuracy. Let's see here. I need to level that up again though. Oh, I'm terrible at this game apparently. I have 2 of those now. What the hell? Focus fire. Okay. Let's just try that. Give that a try. Search for clues about Rosalind's memorial. This hoodie starts to get warm under the the stream ring light setup or whatever. But at least I don't look like you know, a ghost from the movie The Ring anymore with my webcam at night. Now that I have like some lights going on, now I just look like a normal human ghost or whatever. Just a pale ass guy. Finding a lot of recipes that I know, so I need to do the altruistic thing and go leave those somewhere that a player will find them. Maybe not up there, maybe... Where's the Wayward? Oh, they've got a lot of plans. I should check their plans and see if I can get one of those 2 items that I was wanting. What was it? Solar panels was like the main one. Solar panels would be cool. Anything known? Oh, some of my stuff that said known is in my stash. Isn't there a stash nearby? Surely there is. Guess I can go to just up to 76 and do that. So there's definitely a stash up there, right? Oh, the Mothman event. That's fun. I really like that one. I should go do that. See if I can get a nice screenshot of him, but I don't know if I'll bother. Let's see. I guess it would be something I haven't done on the PC version yet, so yeah, let's go try it. There might be a Steam achievement in it for me. Plus, it's cool as hell. Food and drink.
Gather now, faithful followers of the most wise and beneficent Mothman. Let us light his holy beacon with the radiance of the fireflies. Let our beacon pierce the darkness and summon forth his divine presence that we may commune with him and partake of his wisdom.
Sounds rad. Let's do it. I think I've only seen the Mothman one time in this game. Like a lot of my early hours in Fallout 76 was like me and a few buddies, like some from my Friday the 13th, the game group, I think, and then some others probably too. And like we would just kind of do our own thing, just grind on the main vanilla quest, but also just do whatever felt fun and explore, kind of like, you know, Morrowind style back in the day. No agenda, you know, not really looking up guides except when we like really had something specific we wanted to do. So a lot of the little events, you know, we only found them when we stumbled on them. You know, it wasn't like I was the min-maxing type in this game for the first 150 hours especially. It was just kind of like hanging out in Fallout with your friends, and then getting really frustrated when you tried to do that DMV quest or whatever. This is a cool little piece of machinery. What is that? Ham radio? Or weather? Yeah, probably like a weather. I don't know. Pretty neat. Those don't function, I don't think. But this looks really cool up here. Deposit bioluminescent fluids in lamps. 0 of 50. Normally I would just jump down, but I don't have power armor yet, so I'm not going to attempt that. Really need to get that armor from the main quest. Oh, hello. Hey, you got some people from my squad here. That's cool. I like the way they revamped the social stuff in this game too, to make it like fairly frictionless to find people to just team up with, you know, almost passively. It's just like, yeah, sure, I'll join your thing and we can boost each other's intelligence or XP or whatever the case may be and do the occasional event together. Pretty neat. Roman. Safe control. Open up and give me your money. There we go. Oh, I'm over encumbered. Whoops. Shit. Mr. Meep. We'll deposit whatever I've got. I've got quite a bit, I think, hopefully. Oh, only 7. Okay. Better than 0, I guess. Wonder if he shows up in the daytime. I think I've only seen him at night, but feel like I've also seen screenshots of him in the daytime, so it must be just whenever. I think. I don't always know which cryptids in this game are which, because a couple of them like look similar. I think Mothman has like purple eyes in this, unless that's one of the other ones. Out of 50, 2.5 minutes. I'm probably pretty close here. They did it. Mr. Mothman, sir. Oh, shit. Let's go. Nice. The wise Mothman. Oh shit, we're gonna kill him? Is that how we roll? I feel like this is horrible karma. Oh, he's fine. Look, he didn't even get scratched. He's good. And off he goes to the moth domain beyond. Well, that was fun. That is about the 2.5 hour mark, give or take. And like I said, I didn't really plan on streaming tonight after kind of just how worn out I felt earlier, but I wanted to, and I'm gonna do an unscheduled stream probably tomorrow or Saturday, one of the two, when I feel like doing it, and jump on and play some Red Dead for a few hours. So thanks so much to everybody who stopped in, lurked, said hi, posted spam, whatever the case may be. This was a lot of fun, and yeah, always a great time. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. If you yeah, I'll be back on for certain 9 p.m. Central Sunday night with probably Halo. What no, Probably with more Fallout 76 actually. I think is I retooled the schedule again. I had set a schedule and I felt that it wasn't kind of working on a couple different levels, and I tinkered with it. So yeah. So the schedule now features Minecraft, Magic the Gathering Arena, Fallout 76, and the retro category, which for the time being probably means things like Halo Combat Evolved, Halo 2, Pokemon Red version, maybe Pokemon Silver, maybe Red Dead 1 at some point, maybe some Mario type stuff, like just kind of maybe Star Fox 64, whatever kind of retro stuff I feel like playing. And all that stuff sounds very worthwhile to stream. To me, being, some of my all-time favorites. I like to, if I love a game, I want to try it out on stream and see if, people enjoy watching it, see if I enjoy streaming it, and kind of get a feel for, what kind of streamer do I enjoy being. I definitely feel the most at home streaming Fallout, I think, which I suspected would be the case. I mean, I did that Pip-Boy overlay up the first version, and now there's a second version before I really knew the first thing about what I was going to do. And then, yeah, as I suspected, I really love playing some Fallout on stream. So I will definitely keep streaming Fallout for forever. And then beyond that, who knows? We'll kind of play new stuff when we want to play new stuff, like Outer Worlds 2, and give it a try, and try the retro stuff. And I think Magic and Minecraft is going to be a really good time. So yeah, we'll see what works, what feels good to stream, and what people want to see, and what kind of feedback I get. So thanks so much, folks, and have a good night.